Orientation is amazing because it's super high speed.
We really give you all of the resources you need to have a successful time here as a student.
The best part of the orientation process is meeting a wide variety of people from completely different walks of life to your own.
One way that CMU has shaped me as a student has been in confidence in my abilities.
You each have your own unique story.
The community enabled me to be confident in my identity and self-expression.
If you ever need to reach out to anybody, you have amazing faculty here. You have your orientation staff, your res ed staff, your friends. Just take care of yourself.
Be true to who you are, and that will take you so far.
Ask as many embarrassing questions as possible.
Be sure to explore as much of the city as you can in your 4+ years here.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Get out there. Meet everyone.
Don't forget to call your family.
You're going to be great, and we're here to help you get started.
You earned this.
You belong here.
Go be amazing.
Good morning, class of 2025 plus. Welcome to Carnegie Mellon University's orientation program. We are thrilled to have you all here, and we are looking forward to welcoming each and every one of you into our vibrant and unique community. My name is Jesse Wallace, and I am one of 7 head orientation counselors who have been working hard to help plan the orientation program for our new first-year and transfer students. It is an honor to be up here representing the team that you just saw in the opening video. To the class of 2025 plus, I know I speak for the entire orientation staff when I say how thrilled we are for this week to finally be here. We hope our welcome video gave you a sneak peek at both life as a student as well as the exciting possibilities that await you here at CMU. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone tuning into this program, including faculty, staff, current students, parents and families, and of course, our new students in the class of 2025 plus. A special welcome to our families and guests watching outside of Pittsburgh from across the country and the world. We are honored to have you all here today. While we are looking forward to an in-person orientation program for our new students, we also know that COVID-19 has impacted the ability of many families to travel to Pittsburgh. So we wanted to offer our welcome session virtually to include all of the new members of the CMU community. To our new students, let me be among the first to welcome you formally to your new school, your new campus, and what will become your new home. Each year, we select a theme for first-year orientation that represents our hopes for the first-year class. This year, our theme is Chart Your Course. These past 4 years have changed me and my life for the better, and I cannot wait to watch you all chart your course on such a life-changing journey. You are the captain of your CMU experience, and you'll find that the most valuable treasures along the way are the relationships, connections, and knowledge that will set you up for success here and beyond. To kick that off, we have designed an exciting and intentional orientation week to help our incoming students, all of you, learn what it means to be a part of the Carnegie Mellon community. You will be provided with campus resources and mentorship, and you will learn about the core values and beliefs that connect us all. I can't wait for you to dive into life at this university that has done so much for me and for your fellow students. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 10th president of Carnegie Mellon University, Dr. Farnam Jahanian. Known for his passionate engagement with students and his dedication to improving their experience on campus, Dr. Jahanian has had an enormous impact at Carnegie Mellon, and he and his wife Tris are also proud parents of a CMU alumna. I am now pleased to welcome Dr. Farnam Jahanian.
Well, first of all, thank you very much, Jesse, for that introduction and for your leadership of the orientation. To the class of 2025 plus, on behalf of the entire university, I am delighted to welcome you to Carnegie Mellon and to the CMU community. You are among the brightest, exceptionally gifted, and wonderfully independent stars of your generation. Congratulations on the achievements that have led you to this moment. To the CMU parents and loved ones watching, I'm sure you're feeling a mixture of joy, pride, and nervousness right now. As parents of a recent CMU graduate, My wife, Tris, and I remember being in your shoes not too long ago. Thank you for entrusting us with your students' education at this pivotal time in their lives. I'm delighted to welcome you all to our extended Tartan family as well. Typically, this program is an opportunity to gather all of our incoming first-year students and their families in one place to welcome you. This year, due to the pandemic and out of abundance of caution, we've decided to forego our traditional in-person gathering and provide a live stream program. But rest assured, I'm picturing all of your eager and excited faces. I wish to take a moment to thank our head orientation counselors, resident assistants, and student affairs staff who are dedicating all of their time to making your transition to CMU as smooth and as fun as possible. Thank you for all that you do for our incoming class. Class of 2025. Today, you begin your college career and embark on an exciting journey to fulfill lifelong ambitions. I can appreciate the anticipation you must be feeling at this moment. The possibilities seem endless, and they are. I'm here to tell you, the world-class education you will receive at CMU will give you every opportunity to achieve your dreams. And the next 4 years will undoubtedly be some of the most transformative of your young lives. Let me take a moment to acknowledge the ongoing pandemic. COVID-19 has reshaped and in so many ways disrupted our global society. Let's admit it. It's been disconcerting, upsetting, and at times overwhelming on a very personal level. But I remain extremely proud of the way the CMU community has come together to meet these challenges at this time, with empathy, resilience, and determination. As we begin this academic year, we continue to make every decision with community health and safety top of mind, all while offering a transformative education and experience for all of our students. I remain very hopeful about the future. We're about to begin a new academic year that promises to be one of hope and progress, as well as one of transition and continued resilience. You know, this is a particularly special class for Carnegie Mellon. We've had more students apply to the class of 2025 than any other class in the university's 100-year history. We received a record-breaking 32,890 applicants, a remarkable 25% jump over last year's numbers. And for the 6th year in a row, our first-year class is about half women, half men. The class of 2025 also includes students from 45 states. 11% are first-generation college students, and 20% of you are international students from 36 nations around the world. You're all joining an exceptionally multicultural and multinational community, a true reflection of our interconnected world. None of this is by chance. Here at CMU, a diverse and inclusive community is the foundation for excellence in learning, creativity, and human development. In a world that seems so divided, and in the midst of debate surrounding global engagement, let me be perfectly clear. It doesn't matter if you're from New Jersey or New Delhi. CMU is proud to welcome you, and we will support you every step of the way. Each one of you brings a unique outlook and a set of experiences that will enrich our community. I ask that you join us in celebrating and sustaining the rich diversity of perspectives that make CMU so special. You're also here because of Carnegie Mellon's unwavering commitment to excellence and our reputation for relentless creativity. This environment has nurtured some of the outstanding talent and produced some remarkable innovations over the years. Some people recognize CMU as the birthplace of AI. Others know us as the place that produced members of the original cast of Hamilton, two of the stars who won Tony Awards. We also have been home to 20 Nobel laureates and 13 recipients of the Turing Award, which is considered to be the equivalent of the Nobel Prize for computer science. But perhaps what makes CMU truly unique is the way we intertwine science and technology with social science, humanities, and the arts to create a rich interdisciplinary culture. This culture consistently delivers work that matters in robotics, machine learning, and AI, in fine arts and design, in business and public policy, in the natural and social sciences, in advanced manufacturing and engineering. And that's just scratching the surface. Class of 2025, no matter your chosen field of study, you're starting your college experience at a pivotal time for humanity. Our entire world is adapting to unprecedented technological advances that are profoundly reshaping society and the future of work. As you prepare for a constantly evolving future, it's clear that you need a new and different kind of education than the one your parents received. Just consider, according to a recent study, up to 65% of jobs that your generation will perform throughout your careers don't even exist today. If that scares you, it shouldn't. Why? Because you're here. At Carnegie Mellon, we will provide you with a strong foundation for a lifetime of success in our knowledge-based economy. We've pioneered new interdisciplinary programs that meet the needs of society and the interests of today's students. We're also training our students in essential human skills that will only increase in value as automation pervades our world. Skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, entrepreneurship, communication, and collaboration. Everywhere you look on campus, you will also see an environment designed to support educational innovation. Just within the past several years, we've made several investments in our academic environments, including Ansys Hall, a 30,000 square foot hub for engineering with the state-of-the-art maker facilities and design labs. Tupper Quad, home of our business school and a campus-wide hub for entrepreneurship. A new Hall of Arts for our arts and humanities programs. And finally, the renovation of 87 classrooms and learning spaces across campus to advance technology-enabled education. But of course, Carnegie Mellon is more than just academics and learning spaces. At our core, we're a community dedicated to the personal and intellectual growth of our students. This commitment to a holistic CMU experience is a deep-rooted priority for all of us. You will hear more about this from Gina Casalegno, our Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dean of Students, who will speak a little later in the program. Before I wrap up, let me share a little advice for the parents. As your young scholars evolve here at CMU, let your role evolve with them. At a certain point, you'll find that instead of being a problem solver, it's much better to be an advisor who supports them as they solve problems for themselves. I also want to invite you and encourage you to stay engaged in your children's lives and with the university community. There are many opportunities to get connected and get involved through our parents and family engagement programming, local alumni chapters, and our parents' leadership programs. Now, class of 2025, before I wrap up, I have 3 practical pieces of advice for you as you begin your college career. First, don't be afraid of venturing outside your academic boundaries. So step outside your comfort zone every once in a while. This can create a context for new discoveries, potential breakthroughs, and new forms of creative expressions. Second, focus on the present. Focus on your time at Carnegie Mellon. A very wise person once said that one of life's ultimate luxuries is the power to choose how you spend your time. You may not realize it now, but in college, you have that luxury. Make every experience a meaningful one and take advantage of the rich intellectual and cultural community that surrounds you. And finally, number 3, and perhaps most important, develop a healthy work-life balance and treat yourself with care. This close-knit community is dedicated to lifting each other up. So lean on your existing relationships, as well as the lifelong friendships that I'm certain you will make here at CMU. So to recap, venture widely, focus on the present, and take time to reflect and take care of yourselves and each other. Class of 2025. If you can't already tell, we are so excited to have you here. There's never been a more exhilarating time to be a student. In this era of unrelenting change, the potential for a profound impact is truly extraordinary. While I can't predict the future, I can say with confidence that this outstanding class will play an important role in shaping all that comes next. I cannot wait to see what you will achieve. So once again, welcome to the CMU community and enjoy this most wonderful chapter in your lives. Now, let's hear from some of our other members of our campus community who would like to provide their welcome, encouragement, and advice.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to Carnegie Mellon University.
I welcome you to the Tartan family.
Welcome to Carnegie Mellon, the newest class of Tartans.
You are about to go into classes where you learn from intellectual giants who are the experts in their field.
This is an amazing institution with faculty and staff who pour their hearts into helping students make the most of their educational career.
I'm confident that when you join the Carnegie Mellon community, you are going to find a place full of interesting and passionate people.
You will be amazed at the instant familiarity that comes from a conversation with a fellow CMU student, regardless of their graduation year.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to be uncomfortable. Bryant McGill says, whatever makes you uncomfortable is your biggest opportunity for growth.
CMU has given me a sense of belonging and community.
The students at this great university are what make it the great place that it is.
I hope years from now, you're able to look back at the period beginning this fall as one of the most meaningful and rewarding ones of your life.
I applaud your passion, creativity, determination, and courage.
I encourage you to find your communities, your allies. Find time for brave and courageous conversations and reflections.
Most importantly, drink deeply from the well while you are here. Spend as much energy on exploring and pursuing your passions as you do your studies.
Fully engage, expand your boundaries, and realize the growth and development that you probably never even imagined.
Every day I learn something new from one of you.
My mentor said to me, Danielle, what we do here is we make ideas. Do you want to make ideas with us? And when you make ideas with people, you care about them. And that's why it's such an exciting, energetic place to be.
Carnegie Mellon is a place that you can dream. And it's a place that not only can you build those dreams, but those dreams can come to fruition. They can come to life.
So welcome new students, welcome families. We can't wait to see you soon over Zoom or in person.
We have your back.
I am looking forward to seeing everything you accomplish over the next few years.
Congratulations and welcome again. We are so happy you chose to be a Tartan.
Be prepared to enjoy a place where you can be you and where you can grow.
So please get some sleep sometime between now and next Sunday, because we don't want you to miss your first class.
And of course, please have some fun.
Welcome to CMU. You want to make some ideas with us?
Isn't it wonderful to hear from so many of our campus partners? And thank you so much for your welcome remarks, Dr. Jahanian. I'd like to introduce Provost Jim Garrett. Dr. Garrett was named Provost and Chief Academic Officer of Carnegie Mellon in January 2019 and has been a member of the CMU faculty since 1990. Prior to being named Provost, he served as the Dean of the College of Engineering and head of the college's Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. In addition, Dr. Garrett received his Bachelor of Science, Master of Science, and PhD degrees in Civil and Environmental Engineering from Carnegie Mellon. I am now pleased to welcome Provost Garrett to the podium. Dr. Garrett?
Thank you, Jesse. And a big thanks to you and your orientation counselor team for the amazing work you've put into preparing for this week's activities. I also want to thank our faculty and staff, as well as our student community, for their ongoing support of this year's incoming first-year students. Most of you are probably wondering, what exactly is a provost? As provost, my job is to oversee the academic affairs of this university and to define and implement the priorities that shape CMU's educational mission. Along with my provost division leadership team, I work with President Jahanian, the deans, and the student and faculty leaders to define, prioritize, implement the academic programs and initiatives aligned with this mission. From diversity, equity, and inclusion to sustainability to student success, we are charged with creating a supportive and excellent educational experience for you at CMU. Drawing on CMU's expertise in the science of learning and the expertise of our academic leaders throughout each of our undergraduate schools and colleges, our faculty will provide you the world-class education that you expect at Carnegie Mellon. We also strive to provide an education that will serve you into the future through innovative curricula, technology-enhanced learning, modules to develop important competencies such as collaboration and leadership education. And you may also have the opportunity to work alongside our thought-leading faculty to conduct groundbreaking research as undergraduates. This is something most students at other universities do not have the opportunity to do until upper levels of their studies. You will find this hands-on approach to learning used throughout CMU's courses. In fact, you'll be expected to be an active participant in the co-construction of knowledge with your peers and your instructors. At CMU, you'll find our classroom environments are collaborative. This may feel different than the high school classrooms you were accustomed to, especially if you spent the majority of your time last year in virtual classrooms. At CMU, we believe all students should find success in their academic studies, graduate on time, and embark on a meaningful career. But we don't expect you to automatically know how to do all these things as you transition to your college studies. As you engage in your coursework, I invite you to reach out to your professors, academic advisors, mentors, and fellow classmates as you begin to learn in new ways. We also have created spaces for you to deepen your understanding of who you are as a learner, a communicator, and ultimately as a scholar. For example, the Student Academic Success Center provides academic coaching, subject-specific tutoring, effective communication strategies, accommodations for students with disabilities, and language support for multilingual learners. But there are so many paths to success, and I'm excited for you to find the path to your success as you begin your studies here at Carnegie Mellon. I wish you all an amazing first year and look forward to hearing how your journey unfolds for you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Jesse back to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Garrett. I'd now like to introduce Dean Gina Casalegno, who oversees Carnegie Mellon's Division of Student Affairs, leading 16 departments that engage students in every facet of their Carnegie Mellon education. She has been an advocate for the orientation team and the student experience as a whole, and truly cares about making this university the best it can be. I'm now pleased to welcome Gina Casalegno. Gina?
Thank you, Jesse, for your warm introduction.
Class of 2025, I don't know if you can tell, but we are so thrilled that this day has arrived and that you are joining the Carnegie Mellon family. You come to CMU at a time when we all have endured so much as individuals and as a society. But here you are, ready to launch your college career with optimism, courage, and resilience. In the face of great change in our world, we all are so eager to re-engage, to move forward, and embrace the benefits of a residential college experience. And that begins today as we launch orientation. Students, I invite you to lean in and participate fully to learn about us, about your peers, and about yourself. We have designed a week of engagement you heard about from Jesse, with opportunities that are foundational to supporting a successful transition to life at CMU. You heard from President Jahanian how talented the class of 2025 is. By every measure, you are an extraordinary class. You are here because we see in each and every one of you the talent, the intellect, the passion necessary to thrive in your chosen field. We also see in you that you have the leadership capacity and the commitment to your community to be the change makers we need to make a real impact in society. It's an exciting time for our students as you launch your college careers, but make no mistake, it is likewise an exciting time for the university as we start to watch the many ways you will make your mark and change us through your contributions to CMU. And I know I speak for every family member tuning into our program. It's a time filled with great anticipation as well. We know this can be a bittersweet time for families, whether this is the first time sending a kid to college, the last, or somewhere in between. Our family orientation programs help you learn about our community, from the academic home your students will make to the caring community we cultivate, to the many staff and faculty and mentors we have here to support our students. While we all wish we could be here in person with you, I'm grateful to Associate Dean Julie Schultz for her leadership in developing meaningful opportunities for you, our families, to connect with us as an extension of our Tartan family. It is an exciting time to be at CMU. President Jahanian has described some of the groundbreaking advances and progress being made right now at this time in our institution's history. And it is indeed exhilarating to see what our faculty and students are doing to make a real world impact. Often when I reconnect with alumni, they fondly recount the lasting impact of the experiences that they had by getting involved and engaged in their full CMU education. Whether it was learning communication and teamwork through building booth or racing buggy at Spring Carnival, or expanding their worldview and learning from the rich diversity of our community through deep and meaningful conversations in their residential houses, or cultivating a lifelong commitment to community service. One of the benefits of a residential education is the learning and the relationship building that complements the formal curriculum across our schools and colleges. And in addition to the learning and the fun that happens here at CMU, we also know that universities play an important role in helping young people develop their mind, body, and spirit, as you heard from President Jahanian. Carnegie Mellon is committed to supporting the whole student. We know from research on college students that there is a relationship, a significant one, between well-being and students' academic performance. And we've made investments in health and wellness initiatives such as state-of-the-art fitness facilities in the Cohen Center and Tepper Quad, programming focused on mindfulness and well-being practices, education on bystander intervention skills to mobilize all in our community to uphold our shared standards and values. and new spaces and programs to help our students and relax and have fun. And after the last 18 months, our students certainly deserve to have some fun. Students, get ready. Today, you begin to chart your course at CMU, and I couldn't be more excited to be on the journey with you. Now, I am pleased to invite Jesse back to the podium to close our program. Jesse, thank you once again to the amazing orientation team for all you have done to help our newest Tartans know this is where they belong.
Thank you, Dean Casalegno, for those great remarks. As we close our welcome program, I just want to reiterate that we are so excited to have you all here as part of the Carnegie Mellon community. You're going to meet incredible people this week who are so excited to welcome you with a smile and a wave. We can't wait for you to get started.
What you been doing? What you gonna say? How you gonna feel at the end of the day? Do you ever wonder if it ever gets old? Does all that glitter leave you shining like gold? We don't let nobody tell us what to do. Nothing more to say and nothing left to prove.